Hey everybody, it's Mary. Thanks for stopping by. I am so excited. I have been waiting for a month for the new paper pumpkin subscription kit to arrive. And I finally got it the other day, and I'm excited to open it with you because look at how pretty the box is alone. It's just gorgeous. And you know, if you've watched any of the paper pumpkin videos, they normally come in an orange pumpkin colored box. And every once in a while, they do something special and it comes in a special box. And this is one of those times. Look at how pretty this is. So let's dig in. I'm excited. I unwrapped it and that was about it. All right, so we've got Berry Burst Stamp Spot, which is very close to this color of tissue. Then we've got our stamp set, which we will look at in a minute, but I'm saving this box, by the way. It is too gorgeous to throw away. Let's get to the good stuff. Oh, look at those envelopes already. You know, I think alcohol ink coloring with it is just gorgeous, and this saves you all the time of working with the colors and getting it just right. And I see gold foiling too, so Inked Occasions is what this is called. Look at how beautiful that is. All right. Let's see what we got here. This is the April kit. The nice thing, one of the nice things, there's several nice things, but one of the nice things about the paper pumpkin subscription is you can skip when if you find one that doesn't suit your taste or your needs, you don't have to get it, just skip it. All right, we've got our instructions. Here. And we've got our slip that shows our stamps. And the stamps are here, and it looks just like this. Thinking of you, congratulations, hugs. You are amazing. I'm here for you. Sending my love on your retirement and to the happy couple, with some little butterflies. So those are our stamps. We're going to put those over here with our stamp pad. Each one comes with this very thick cardboard, and I always tell everybody, don't throw it away. It's great for different uses. Mainly, I like to use it because I get the sheets of magnetic sheets to hold my dies, and if you have a lot of dies, sometimes I don't get the very expensive ones. I get like a mid-quality, but it still doesn't have a lot of weight to it, and so if you glue it onto a board like this, you won't have any problems with it bending and you losing your dies. All right, so here's our envelopes, which are all the same. They're so pretty. And oh my goodness, look at these cards. So we've got 3 of those, 3 of these, and 3 of these. Now, this is a perfect kit for what I'm about to tell you. In the paper pumpkins, you get 9 cards. But you don't necessarily have to make a card, one card. You can cut these apart. At least this one, well, you can do it for all of them, but this one is perfect. And this one is perfect. You can cut them apart and end up with twice as many card bases. And I think, or twice as many cards. I think I have, here's a card base right here. You could cover the whole card, or you could cut it down ever so much little so that there's a white base, you know, white edge around, or use a color that's in the card as your card base, and this would be your card panel, and then match one of these colors or corresponding color. You can do it any way you want. And they usually will sell refill kits so that they'll have extras of all of the different things. But these are so beautiful. You could just, you know, use it with any other die cuts and things that you have. So, all right, so we've got Hugs in gold. We've got this beautiful, let's put this on a white so that you can see it better. This beautiful wildflower scene back here. And then this is a bow for the second card, and I'll show you the directions in a minute. And then these will be for our stamps. So let's look, oh, and then we always get our little foam squares. All right, so this is the kit components. It always shows you exactly what you've got. The only thing that you wouldn't have if you cut those cards and made double, or, you know, you wouldn't have the matching envelopes, but nobody that receives your card will know that they didn't get a matching envelope. So this one says, thinking of you. This one, congratulations, you are amazing. And this one says, hugs, I'm here for you. So card number 1, instructions, card number 2, instructions, and then card number 3. And then this always shows you exactly what pieces you're going to need for each card. So I think I think real quick we'll make this one card number 2. And for card number 2, we need a thinking of you, which is this. right here. And then we're going to need a card base, which is the one that has the frame at the top, which is this one. And then one of these. All right. So these are really, really small. So we're going to be very gentle so that we don't rip any of these out. They laser cut them and they do an excellent job, but I just want to be extra careful because of how fragile they are. So let me know in comments if you've gotten a paper pumpkin kit in the past. I been getting them for a while. And like I said, you don't have to get them all. There's been a couple that I didn't get. All right. Almost done. The machine that cuts these does an excellent job. And normally, I don't even fuss that much with it, but you see all these little tiny, I wanted to make sure they all came out just fine, and they did. So, all right, so we need this. We need our card base. We need that. And we need to stamp the thinking of you, which is this one right here. This is a pretty large stamp. So I just want to lay it on top. Make sure I didn't stretch it out or anything while I pulled it off the carrier sheet. All right. So we got all of our pieces. So let's go to our instructions. And just because there are instructions doesn't mean that we have to follow them. They also want us to do some butterflies. So let's go ahead and open the little stamp. I have quite a collection of these mini ink pads. Just from these kits that I've been getting. All right. This is a really pretty color. Okay. I'm going to kind of tilt this to the side. All right. Let me season this a little bit. Make sure that it's got all the manufacturing goop, if any, off. And if you're not used to stamping with acrylic or photopolymer, you just, sometimes there's like a little film, a little residue. You can take an eraser, you can take the back of your hand, inside your wrist, just to make sure that it's all off. Brand new stamp pad, brand new, oops, brand new stamp. So I am going to stamp it off so I can get an idea. All right. And then I am not very good at stamping without a MISTI. I say that all the time and I mean it. So I have to stand and then hope for the best. And I don't want to use a MISTI because the whole thing about these is to be able to take them with you, like on vacation or whatever, and have everything contained. All right, so that looks, I'm just hovering over and now I'm down. I want to make sure the letters are white, so I want to make sure that I've got it all. All right, success. All right, let me wipe this because we're going to need the block for the butterflies. There's a link in the description. It's always there if you want to take a look at the paper pumpkin. Or anything else on that Stampin' Up! Website. All right, let me put this away. And we'll put this back so we don't lose it. I am currently in the middle of trying to find a die and a stamp that I got together, and I don't know what I did with it. And I don't know. All right, so we are going to cover this up so I don't get my arm in it. We're going to move this out of the way. And we're going to use a bone folder. All right, so And this is going to go all the way down to the edge is where they have it. So I am going to use a tape runner for this part. That was a noisy tape runner. All right. And then I'm going to put it right down here. And then I'm going to use some liquid glue. Here to hold if I can get it to go. All right, hold on. We're being difficult. There we go. Put that down there. And then we'll put a little over here. I'm going to go ahead and put it on the back of here. And then we'll be ready to do our little butterflies. All right, let me put this pin back over on this glue where it belongs. There we go. All right. So we've got a single and a double of these little butterflies. So there's our double. Let's do the single first. All right. Get the ink back. Let me clean this. I spuged. All right. All right. And we're going to put him right here. And even though he's tiny, I'm going to stand up anyway. I'm going to put him right here. There we go. I love, what am I thinking of you? It's like my go-to, because it just, it fits anything, you know, thinking of you because of this, thinking of you because, you know, it just to let somebody know that, in fact, they are thinking of you. And, you know, sometimes we get busy and can't make a call, or it's nice to let people know that you're thinking of them, even if you're not reaching out by a phone or a text. All right, and we're going to put these right here. There. All right. Me. All right, now all we need left is to put our sentiment on, and we're going to put some foam dots on there. It came with the tiny ones, which I love, but this is big enough that I don't need to use these tiny ones, so I'm going to use big ones. I like to save the tiny ones for when I need that. Whoops. I got the paper off, but I didn't get the dot off. That one too. All right. All right, we are almost done. And we are going to put this down here. Right there. All right, there we go. I don't know. Let me know what you think, but I just think this set is absolutely gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. So, and like I said, using alcohol inks and making backgrounds with them is one of my favorite things to do. And this is just perfect to do it quickly when you're in a hurry and don't have time to do it yourself. Let me know in comments if you have used alcohol ink before in making backgrounds. And if it's, I've done a video in the past, but it's been a long time. If you'd like to see a video using the alcohol ink, let me know, and I would be happy to add that to the list of to-do videos. All right, so that's it. I hope you like the card as much as I do. Inked Occasions. What a great set, I think. So let me know your thoughts. All right, so if you have not subscribed yet, you can hit that subscribe button, and if you want, you can hit the bell. The bell will let you know when there's a new video to watch. And the thumbs up is the like button. If you like a video, no matter if it's a big channel or a little one like mine, you know, it's important to hit that like button if you like it. It's the only way YouTube knows. If you're a current subscriber, thank you so much. I feel blessed that we've surpassed 1,000 subscribers. It warms my heart. So, all right. Oh, and the share button. If you want to share a video, it's an easy button. Gives you a link. Makes it easy for you. So, all right. Let me know in comments what you think. Like I said, in description there is a link that you can learn more about the paper pumpkin kits and subscriptions, especially this beautiful one, and many other. There's other kits. I think the last one I showed was a kit that wasn't a paper pumpkin. So, all right, thanks for stopping by today. I appreciate it. I hope you've had a good week, and the weekend is almost here. So it's going to be, I think it's going to be 20 degrees cooler tomorrow than it was. I was at the baseball field on Tuesday and it was 88, and I think tomorrow it's going to be 63 when I'm out there again. So I don't know what the weather is like in your area, but it can't make up its mind here. So, all right, that's it for this one. Thanks for stopping by. Until the next time, stay safe, stay well, and happy crafting. Bye-bye.